Man, does this pair of figures look absolutely amazing. Welcome back, everyone, to Heroes and Villains HQ. My name is David, and today I have a throwback review for you. Today we're going to take a look at the 30th anniversary Mustafar panning droids. This is a 2-pack of the droids from the Mustafar duel in Revenge of the Sith. And I picked this one up, just obviously it is the anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, and I've been doing a bunch of reviews of Revenge of the Sith figures, and I thought this is a perfect add-on to go ahead and toss my Anakin and Obi-Wan figures on top of, especially for the display case, which if you haven't checked out that series, definitely start with part 1. I'll link it above. But before we go ahead and crack this open, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below to stay tuned for more Star Wars and Marvel content. But enough said, let's go ahead and check out this 30th anniversary Star Wars figure. Now taking a look at the box for the Mustafar panning droids. This is from the 30th anniversary of Star Wars. So this is the style box they used during that celebration. It's a very different style box and very geometric, a lot of angles going on and really hard edges. So right here in the front, you obviously have the pair of figures with the art up here in the top right. At an angle, you have the name as well as the movie that they're from, so you can see Revenge of the Sith down here, and then Mustafar panning droids. Additionally, 30 for the 30th anniversary, and then this was number 8 in the line. And then on the back, similar to other figures, you do have more art of the figure and where it comes from. Here you have a character profile, so it kind of gives you some details of what this is and where it was used. And then you have your description as well as the infamous checklist. Okay, let's go ahead and crack this open. Now with the figure out of the box, let's take a closer look at what's included. So first off, the 30th anniversary line included display stands with every single figure. They had the movie that they were from on the top and then the name of the character there in the front. So this is for the Mustafar panning droid. Now, this isn't exactly a figure you're gonna put on a pegged stand. However, it is nice that they still included it regardless. You can use it for other Revenge of the Sith figures. Now this thing is 2 parts. The main platform here with lava as well as the actual panning droid, which includes the removable lava bucket. So taking a look at the articulation of this character here, its arms move up and down all the way and all the way to the back. And it does have 2 separate arms here that do move separately from each other. So you have these 2 here. And then the bucket has 2 slots that you put into the main arms, just like that and that. And now you can have him carry around the bucket, although it is not, easy to stand like this because this is obviously a rounded surface. So if you want to have him hold the bucket, you kind of have to find a good angle there to sit him on the ground like that. Now before we take a look at the other piece, let's take a look at the detailing here. This is a kind of brownish tan color. Doesn't have very many metallic paint application. It's very simple. However, it does the job well. It does have silver here for the face of the droid. And then on the top, you have a couple molded, lava that has since cooled on top of the droid here with some nice detailing. And then 2 pegs for characters to stand on top of. All right, now let's look at the platform, which in my opinion is the moneymaker of this set here. It comes with this awesome molded lava piece at the bottom, which is detachable. So you can just stand the platform there on the ground. However, I think it looks far better in the plastic lava piece here. Now the platform is just a base. It's got good molding. It has the cooled lava on the top here, but the paint detailing is what makes this really nice. It has a nice kind of gunmetal brownish and then a bronze paint detailing here that has a nice wash over it that makes it look dirty. It's very metallic. It just looks really, really good. And then again, it's got really great molding all the way around the sides and on top. Overall, this set is a perfect set to pair with, of course, Obi-Wan and Anakin. Man, does this pair of figures look absolutely amazing on this Mustafar panning droid. Anakin and Obi-Wan attach very simply to the bases, again, using those pegs. I'm using the 2005 versions of the characters, so they're not attaching perfectly, but I'm assuming if you use the 30th anniversary versions of the character, they probably go on the pegs a little bit easier. You can also get both characters to fit on the platform. Obviously, Anakin jumps his way over to the platform to duel Kenobi before the infamous high ground scene. So you can get both of them on this platform here, and even get Kenobi off all the way to the edge, similar to what it was in the movie here. So I think if you got an Anakin and Obi-Wan figure, which I'm sure you do, from Revenge of the Sith, you got to get this set to have them displayed like this. There is, in my opinion, no better scene in Star Wars than the duel between Anakin and Obi-Wan, and this set brings it to life when you have your characters displayed in a dueling fashion. Having the pair, and really just the base is really the important one, but having this off to the side as well, it brings the scene to life and is going to enhance your display. I don't even have these characters posed all that well right now, but if you get a couple of better articulated figures, you're going to have this set look perfect. Additionally, there is a rumor that we will be receiving a brand new vintage collection Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith late this year, early next year. And I think while the price is lower on this set, it's a good time to pick it up to have it in anticipation for the releases of those figures. This set is definitely going to go up in price when those figures release, even though it's not a popular figure on the aftermarket currently. If this is something you're interested in, you plan on picking up those Anakin and Obi-Wan figures from Vintage Collection, definitely buy this now before the price increases. So what are my final thoughts on the Mustafar panning droid from the 30th anniversary of Star Wars? This is a really cool add-on figure for your Revenge of the Sith display. Putting these together with your Anakin and Obi-Wan figures, I think, really enhances the look. Obviously, the playability and function of this figure isn't exactly crazy good. They're just droids, and they're platforms at that. So there's nothing special about them, but they're really meant to enhance your other figures and your display. So if you have Revenge of the Sith figures and you have an Anakin and Obi-Wan that you have set up for that duel, I would definitely recommend picking this one up, especially now before they release brand new vintage collection Anakin and Obi-Wan Revenge of the Sith figures. This panning droid is definitely going to go up in price when those are released, so get it now if it's something you're interested in. But with that said, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button down below, and while you're down there, subscribe to my channel for more Star Wars and Marvel related content. I'd greatly appreciate it. So thank you all again so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.